and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the KS2 production of Robin and the Sherwood Hoodies. Here are a few reminders from us before our show begins.
The fire exit doors are located at the back and at the right-hand side of this venue.
Please switch off your cell phones and remember, no flash photography.
There will be a video of this production available for purchase.
We hope you enjoy our show.
In Fair Road, Merry England, 1192, we raise our curtain on a play I've written just for you. Our scene is set in Sherwood, beside the major oak, where lives a maid called Marian with kind and simple folk.
Cue opening number!
Maid Marian! Ah, well, Scarlett, thank goodness you're here.
Morning, Aunt Gertie. What's the matter?
Maid Marian's gone missing. Will, 1 minute she was here singing a song, and the next, she completely disappeared.
Don't panic, Aunt Gertie. She's just probably gone for a walk in the forest.
What? Sherwood Forest is no place for a young maid to wander alone. She could be attacked, or ambushed, or...
Kidnapped?
That's right, Marian. Kidnapped! Marian, where have you been, you naughty thing? I've been worried sick. I need to sit down and decompose myself.
Nursey, I'm old enough to take care of myself.
I'm your nanny, remember? I promised your father I would take care of you while he was at the Crusades.
That was 10 years ago, Nursey. I'm all grown up now.
I'm still your nanny, and will be until your father returns.
Why didn't you ever get married, Nursey?
I did once. I got engaged to a man with a wooden leg.
What happened?
She broke it off.
So you see, you're the only family I've got left, and I need to protect you from all the nasty things lurking in the forest. The outlaws, the robbers, King John's guards.
King John? He's just an imposter. Richard the Lionheart's our true king.
Well, when King Richard returns, he'll soon put matters right. But until then...
We all have to live here in Sherwood Forest, paying taxes to the nasty sheriff of Nottingham.
That's right. We won't be pushed around by King John. We demand justice, don't we?
Yes!
We demand freedom, don't we?
Yes!
And when his men come, will you run and hide?
Yes!
Will, you'd help fight off that horrible sheriff and his guards, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, Marian. Just like my dad always say, you gotta fight fire with fire.
Well, that was good advice.
Not really. He was a fireman. But you're right. We need to stand for ourselves, and you can rely on me. I'm not scared of sheriff. Ah! It's a sheriff!
Citizens of Sherwood, pray silence and take heed. Gather around and prepare to grovel, as we present King John's right-hand man,
The Sheriff of Nottingham!
Three cheers for the sheriff, hip hip!
Silence, peasants of Sherwood. Show some respect. I am the sheriff.
Where's your cowboy hat then?
The sheriff of Nottingham, you fool. I have the proclamations.
Can you get a medicine for that?
Silence! His Royal Highness King John needs more money.
More money?
So from now on, all taxes are doubled.
Doubled?
Is there an echo around here? He has also decided to charge everyone with blocked up noses.
Blocked up noses?
Yes, it's called the congestion charge.
No more taxes. We already spent more than enough.
Window tax, door tax, chimney tax.
No, you don't have to pay for your chimney.
Why not?
Because it's on the house. Just the sheriff's little joke. Now pay up, or my guys will throw you out and burn your houses to the ground. Look here, we got tenants, right? We are revolting. I noticed.
How can we charge our tax for living in these hovels?
What are you talking about? You live in 5-star residences. Yes, that's how many stars we can see through the hole in the roof. And you have running water.
Yes, on the walls every time it rains.
The kitchen's so small we have to use condensed milk.
And the walls so thin. When I peeled the onion, the neighbors started crying.
So why don't you just go away before things turn ugly? Big nose.
Please excuse Marian. She doesn't have the manners in class. Like what I does. Now, can we come to some arrangements with the taxes?
Absolutely not. I'm inflexible.
It must be your underpants, dear.
Excuse me?
That's okay. I had a bit of wind myself, too.
We shall return at noon. Make sure you have the money ready. You don't want to mess with King John and his mighty armies.
Well, maybe when you return, we'll have some mighty armies of our own waiting for you.
Don't make me laugh, girlie. The only armies you have are up your sleeveys.
Well, that's it then.
We can't raise that source or money. And we can't pick a fight with those Normans.
We're finished here.
We might as well start packing up right now.
Come on, everyone, don't give up. I'm sure we can think of something.
Oh, that sheriff. I like to cover him in fish sauce. And that's just for starters.
Well, I never. Look at this advert paper, Will. Advert paper.
For sale. Left sock. Slightly smelly.
No, underneath that.
These troubles are getting us down.
Trouble's getting you down.
We need an answer to our problems.
Need an answer to your problems?
I know what we need.
You need a team of highly trained professionals.
We need a team of highly trained How did you know?
Available anywhere, anytime, any place. Look!
This is the answer. If we could hire these soldiers of fortune, we could fight off those guards and save our homes. I'll write a letter straight away.
Wow, our own armies of soldiers. But how will we ever track them down?
My troop of skunk scouts can track down anyone. I'll just give them the whistle. Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Do you need a helping hand, Brown Owl?
We're ready, aren't we, skunks? Yes!
Here's the letter. Let's hope we can find them in time.
Let's hope they agree to help us.
Now, troop, track down these heroes and give them Marian's letter. And with a little luck, they'll help us too. Good luck, skunks.
Skunks of the forest, united we stand, ready to give a helping hand.
In 1172, a crack performance unit was outlawed by the royal court in the crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Nottingham Underground. Today, they survive as men of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the Merry Men.
Cut! Hold it there, everyone. Great rehearsal. That was marvelous, darlings. Just a few notes. Little John, you were fabulous as always.
Thanks, Robin. I tried my best. Hey, what about me?
Yes, Big John, you were fabulous too.
What about the fake blood, Robin? Too much ketchup.
Prior talk. You can never have too much ketchup. And Dave.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Jazz hands!
Yes. About those jazz hands, Dave.
Not jazzy enough?
Not really appropriate for a fight scene. Save it for your solo spot.
Absolutely, Robin. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Jazz hands!
Alan Adele, love the lute playing, but why did you run off halfway through?
Sorry, Robin, my G-string snapped.
Much so that good.
Yes, Much, my big, strong, heavy brute. You were awesome. Well, that's the finale sorted. Let's go through the new running order. We first start off with our spectacular song and dance routine.
That is my solo spot where I recreate the battle of pacing through the medium of
Contemporary dance.
Followed by my classic folk song. She was only a sandstone maker's daughter, but he loved her still.
Then it's Little John and Big John with our comedy double act before much muscles and a strongman routine.
March up 3 tongue in half with band. Oh!
Then it's Fight Talk, the mythical monk with my mix-up mind reading magic.
Wow! No wonder the Merry Men are England's finest troupe of wandering entertainers. We sing, we dance, we act, we wear smashing tights.
But Robin, we haven't had a paying audience in months.
Not since St. John Hall Theaters.
All the bookings have dried up.
You remember our audience last night? 6 squirrels, 2 moles, and a badger called Derek. We miss it, Robin. The roar of the grease paint, the smell of the crowd.
Adoring fans.
Rapturous applause.
Sausages.
That's why I put an advert on the paper. Look!
For sale, left socks, slightly smelly.
No, underneath that. Well, our luck's going to change really soon. I can feel it in my tights. Well, our big break could be just around the corner.
Robin Hood.
The very same. Have you come for an autograph, my small, smelly admirers?
Not really.
We have to give you this letter.
It's from Maid Marian of Sherwood. Fan smell? How charming.
What does it say, Robin?
Saw your advert. Just what we're looking for. Important visitors coming at noon. Give them a welcome they'll never forget.
We're just what they're looking for. They're in need of our talent.
We have a booking, boys.
Well, my fragrant friends, you shall return forthwith to thy mistress, Maid Marian, and tell her that Robin Hood and the merry men will not forsake her, because at noon it will be showtime! It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the marvelous
Merry Men in Tights.
See the greatest show tonight. We've tried to satisfy our appetite. Cue the music, light the lights. Hand with turns on the men in tights. See the greatest show tonight. We've tried to satisfy our appetite. Cue the music, light the lights. Hand with turns on the men in tights. For thrill and thrills and special skills, just call the merry men. So feel the beat and tap your feet. We're back in the spotlight again. See the greatest show tonight. We'll try to satisfy your appetite. Cue the music, light the lights. Time with the turn on the men in tights. For thrills and spills and special skills, just call the merry men. So feel the beat and tap your feet. We're back in the spotlight again. See the greatest show tonight. We'll try to satisfy our appetite. Cue the music, light the lights. Time to raise the curtains on the men in tights. See the greatest show tonight. We'll try to satisfy our appetite. Cue the music, light the lights. Time to raise the curtains on the men in tights. See the greatest show tonight. We'll try to satisfy our appetite. Cue the music, light the lights. Time to raise the curtains on the men in tights. Time to raise the curtains on the men in tights.
You've met our fair Maid Marian. You've met our Robin Hood. But now it's time to meet some folk who aren't so kind and good. King John, he sits on England's throne while Richard is away. And with the sheriff brings to life the evil in our play.
Cue royal shouting!
Nottingham! Nottingham!
Coming, Your Majesty!
Hurry up! It's an emergency!
What is it, sire? I'm here.
It's a disaster, Nottingham, a catastrophe.
Is it a war, sire? An invasion and we under attack?
Worse, I can't open my pack of mama noodles.
But, your majesty...
No buts! Now sort it out before it starves to death.
Guards! Panic over, your majesty.
Well, just remember, in future I must have my mama noodles ready to eat. Now, where have you been, Nottingham? I've been calling you for hours.
We have been collecting taxes in Sherwood Forest.
Sherwood, eh? Nasty bunch of peasants there, I hear. Rough, tough villains, I hear.
Oh, yes, sire.
Nasty. Rough. Tough.
All those bulging muscles, tattoos, hairy chests, Sherwood women are certainly unique.
Poster of your majesty.
A postcard, sire, that'll cheer you up. Who's it from?
Dear John, having a lovely crusade here in Jerusalem. Weather's nice, wish you were here. Love, Ricky.
He's still alive?
Unfortunately, the irritating goody-goody, everybody loves him.
They don't.
They do. They like him more than me.
They don't.
They do. Look, here in the paper.
For sale, left sock slightly smelly?
No, on the other side. Why is King John a tape measure with no numbers?
Because he's a useless ruler.
It's not funny and I'm running out of money. People think I'm useless and I'm homesick.
But sire, you are home.
I know, and I'm sick of it.
Well, I know what will cheer you up, sire. A little bit of torture. Summon the Dungeon Master!
Hiya guys, my name's Gavin and I'm your head dungeon master and torture consultant. And may I introduce my glamorous assistant, Genghis.
Hello.
We like to think ourselves as a team that make them scream. Genghis, what did we say about personal space? Now stop stroking the king and get over here.
Sorry, master.
And we're the torture victims.
Not victims, sire. We like to calm our special guests. Gives the place a nice, warm family feeling inside, doesn't it, Genghis?
Yes, master.
A family feel?
Oh, yes, sire. Torture runs through the family. Genghis, your father loved working in the dungeons, didn't he?
Yes, I gave him a hot, warm, glowing feeling inside.
Job satisfaction?
No, he fell and sat on a red-hot poker.
Just get on with it.
All right, Grumpy Underpants. Genghis, be a love and bring in our special guest, please.
Yes, master.
I think I'll have a little chat with our guests before we begin.
But your majesty.
No buts! Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning, Governor. I'm Gravid.
And I'm Bolt.
We're robbers. We need things.
What, both of you?
Yes, we have a pair of knickers.
So what exactly were you arrested for?
We stole a calendar.
A calendar?
Yes, and we got 6 months each.
Don't you know who I am?
Why? Have you forgotten?
It's probably written in the label in your pants. Have a look.
Numbskull, she doesn't even recognize King John, the idiot.
That's it. You're King John, the idiot.
I beg your pardon?
We have seen you all over stamps.
And may I say, much better looking than that Lauren Hart bloke.
Really? You think so?
Yes, you're most of Regal's the eagle.
You're right. I'm regal as an eagle, strong as an ox, sly as a fox.
Deft as a brush. Begin the torture!
Stop! Cancel the torture!
What?
I like these two. They said I was regal as an eagle. They obviously have taste and intelligence.
We do?
We do.
But Your Majesty.
No buts! Release them at once! I'm issuing a royal pardon!
A royal pardon? I didn't even hear him do a royal burp.
Nottingham, these two can be your new henchmen.
But Your Majesty.
No buts! For once I've found subjects who actually like me.
It's true, I like you.
And me.
And me.
Genghis?
Yes, master.
There's no space.
Sorry, master.
Very well, sire. Come along, you two. We have a date with destiny. It's time to ride to Sherwood!
To Sherwood!
The villagers of Sherwood are now about to meet the merriment that's fighting force. The cream of elite, but we all know the truth, of course. There's bound to be a snack. The truth will out. The cat must soon be let out of the bag.
Cue dramatic entrance music.
Have no fear.
The merry men are here!
Hooray!
Robin Hood and the Merry Men at your service. Here's my card.
I'm Maid Marian, and on behalf of the villagers of Sherwood, may I thank you for coming to our aid on this historic day.
Fair Maid Marian, shall I compare thee to a summer's day, though art with slightly less chance with a drizzle?
Ooh, isn't he lovely?
Villagers of Sherwood, we are here to give your visitors a welcome they'll never forget.
Hooray!
We'll slay them in the aisles.
Hooray!
We'll knock him dead.
Hooray!
Okay, boys, get ready to break a leg.
Gosh, they're tough.
Mr. Hood, my name is Will Scarlet. I was wondering if I could join the Merry Men.
Join us? You're a bit too short.
No muscle.
Oh, go on. I have my own tights and everything.
You need more than that. You need sparkle, pizza, glitter, and talent. What talents have you gotten, Will?
Well, I'm a bit short-sighted, but I'm very good with a bow and arrow. I practice every day in the forest, hunting deers, foxes, wild boars.
Have you ever hunted bear?
No, I always wear clothes. Let me show you.
Ray.
That was marvelous, darling. That's a yes from me.
And me, and me.
And me.
That's 4 yeses. Will, you through.
Welcome to the Merry Men.
We'll fit you in near the end. When I call your name, you're on.
Thanks, Robin. You won't regret it.
Now then, to business. When the sheriff and his guards arrive, we need to give them
Something punchy.
Something with a kick?
perfect.
We'll open with a dramatic fight scene.
Fight scene.
Then it's some comedy, magic, then songs and dance routine. Song and dance routine?
Oh, got the ketchup ready, rope.
Ketchup?
Places, everyone. It's showtime.
The Merry Men, highly trained professional entertainers, England's finest performing troupe, available for weddings, birthdays, and other parties. What have I done? Nursey, I've made a terrible mistake.
Nonsense, Marian. The Merry Men are just too good to be true.
Yes, I'm afraid they are.
It's time. That sheriff's going to get a surprise he'll never forget.
He's not the only one.
Yes, peasants. It's noon and I'm back. Allow me to introduce Rabbit and Bald, my two new henchmen.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Not Frenchmen, henchmen, my deputies. Now, have you got my money ready? Or is it time to bring the house down?
Excuse me, Sheriff, but it's our job to bring the house down.
And who are you?
I am Robin Hood, and my men and I are here to give you a welcome you'll never forget.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, we are. Ready, boys?
Ah!
No, wait, come back. We haven't got you the good bit yet.
Too scary, perhaps, Robin. What about much?
Oh, you'll love flashy breaking with bare hands.
Bare hand.
It's time to vote for movements and whippers. Ah!
Now we're down to an audience of one.
Ah, yes. Well, actually, I've just remembered something urgent back to do in Nottingham.
Don't move a muscle, Sheriff. We promise to entertain you, and entertain you we will.
Well, that's me. Here goes. Ah! I've got a splitting headache. Ah!
Well done, Will, you clever boy.
I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputies.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Our audience usually stays until the interval.
Didn't see what songs and dance routine of a big finale.
Audience? Song and dance routine? Finale?
I'm sorry, everyone, but I made a mistake. These aren't soldiers, they're entertainers.
Entertainers?
Soldiers?
I haven't been so shocked since I put the electric blanket on the waterbed.
You mean we just attacked the Sheriff of Nottingham without knowing it?
King John will have us executed.
Oh, worse. We became dirty, rotten outlaws.
Outlaw.
There's nothing worse than outlaw.
But you haven't met my in-laws.
But we thought you're hunky heroes.
What's that bulking bicep?
Fighting to defend us damsels in distress.
So did the sheriff and his men. Didn't you see their faces?
That's right. They didn't know you were acting. They were terrified of you, and that's all it takes. How about it, boys?
What?
The biggest performance of your lives. You'll be the Sherwood Hoodies.
Absolutely not.
A gang of desperate outlaws fighting for justice and freedom, robbing from the rich and giving to the poor.
Absolutely not.
With you playing the lead role, Robin Hood, our dashing hero.
You're on. The name's Hood. Robin Hood. License to thrill.
He's just a man with a bow in his hand, fighting for our freedom, rides
Back up in the castle, King John is unaware of trouble back in Sherwood that gave his men a scare. Instead, he's in a meeting. There's torture to arrange, with Gavin out of the dungeon and Genghis, who's just strange.
Cue the weirdo!
So Gavin, tell me more about your exciting new plans for the dungeon.
Oh yes, sire. I thought we could have them theme nights. It would be lovely.
Lovely. Theme nights?
Oh yes, sire. Tickling Tuesdays, Wedgie Wednesdays, and we have a new piece of torture equipment. We're very excited, aren't we, Genghis?
I'm very excited.
It's called the Squisher. It squishes out our guests until they're completely flat. Unfortunately, we have no one to test it on. But we've tried it on your royal underpants, sire. It's pressed them beautifully, hasn't it, Genghis?
Yes, master.
Genghis, stop stroking the king.
Sorry, master.
You're back.
What about my back?
Back from Sherwood. Yes, Your Travesty, we took a shortcut. And where are the guards? And where is Nottingham? Will someone explain what's going on?
Sire, I have run all the way from Sherwood. It has been a perilous journey, but I did not falter. I encountered a terrible wind, but I followed through. I was buried alive in steaming manure, but I was undeterred.
Get on with it.
We went to collect our taxes.
But those villagers have a camp footy to protect them.
We had to run all the way back here by foot.
What about the taxes?
No, we couldn't afford a taxi.
I mean my money. Where is it?
There's no money, sire. They'll never pay another bean, sire.
Not while they're protected by that gang.
And their leader.
What was his name again?
Robin Hood! Robin Hood? Then he must be stopped. Nottingham, get back to Sherwood and sort him out.
But your majesty.
No buts! Get me Robin Hood, get me his gang, get me my money, and get me a cup of tea, milk, 2 sugars.
In which order?
Honestly, Nottingham, milk first, tea next, sugar last. Guards, it's time you've learned who's boss, so we're going down to the dungeon. Gavin and Genghis, it looks like we can test out your squisher after all. No buts, now march!
Right, you numbskulls. To beat those outlaws, we must gather more information. We can't operate without intelligence.
We manage all right.
You two will have to be spies and go into Sherwood Forest first thing in the morning. You have to get up before dawn.
Right.
What time does Dawn get up?
Early! You two will go deep into Sherwood Forest and listen out for anything suspicious.
I'm a good listener, Sheriff. I've got a cute hearing.
And I got a cute smile.
Good. You must capture Robin Hood or else.
Who's else?
No, or else I'll cut your head off.
But if you cut my head off, I will never talk to you again.
And when you've captured him, I want you to take him out.
What? You mean at a date?
We hardly know him.
No, I will kill him.
Oh.
We will meet at the Crooked Oak Tree tomorrow at sunset. Don't let me down.
Well, Bolt, if you're ready, let's go.
If I'm ready, I'm ready for anything, mates. I was always ready. In fact, I was born ready. No. I was ready before I was born.
Bolt, I've gone.
Hey, wait, I wasn't ready!
For Robin and his merrymen, renamed the Sherwood Hoodies. It's time to play a different role of the heroic goodies. Maid Marian will teach them well, of that you can be sure. Rehearsing robbing from the rich and giving to the poor.
Hold 'em up. This is a stick-up.
No, it's stick 'em up. This is a hold up.
Sorry. I am Robin Hood, and I fight for justice and freedom. I rob from the rich and give to the poor. Now hand over your money, and I shall spare your lives.
Certainly not, you madman. Out of our way, you thief.
Well, what was my line again? Sorry, guys, I've dried. You know I was fab in rehearsals.
Then I will call my gang of outlaws.
Then I shall call my gang of outlaws. Ah! They're good, aren't they? They even do their own stunts.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Just hands.
Dave,
Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Just hands.
Dave, no jazz hands, and Will, turn around. No, the other way.
Little John, you're supposed to go and intimidate, though.
All right. You two are ugly and smelly. That's not nice, Little John. Say you're sorry. Okay. I'm sorry that you two are ugly and smelly.
Money.
Bless you, my children.
Hey, Eddie man, you give that back.
Yes, give it back at once or I'll scream.
Marian, what do we do?
That'd be really difficult.
Honestly, boys, you're armed warriors, right?
Right.
And they're really asking for it, right?
Right.
Well, let them have it.
Right.
Have a good journey.
Bye.
Great performance.
Great performance. You lot couldn't steal the nuts of a one-armed squirrel. Call yourselves professional performers?
But we are professional performers.
I've won an Oswald twice.
Well, prove it. Find those travelers and remember, rob from the rich.
And give to the poor.
Scratch, scratch, scratch. Now, troop, we're only having a half-day training this morning. And the other half this afternoon. But first, we must find Robin and Marian. Where are we?
Well, taking a compass bearing and the sun's position in the sky and the formation of these trees, we know exactly where we are.
Where?
Lost! We'll have to camp out here, Brown Owl.
Certainly not. The last time I went camping, I set fire to my sleeping bag.
Set fire to your sleeping bag?
Yes, the heat was intense.
Well, perhaps we could build you a treehouse instead.
I don't like tree houses either. I used to share them with my best friend.
What happened?
We fell out. We'll just have to keep on searching. It's time to make like tree and bark. Tree. And that. Follow me, skunks.
The rain in Spain merely falls on the plain.
The big cause of fat bottom.
Red sky at night.
Mean show on fire.
Stop wasting my time. I have a very tight schedule. I thought you were walking funny. Shh. Have you heard anything? Just some gas escaping. Well, you need to hurry up and capture Robin Hood. Are you tough enough? Tough? My dad was a boxer.
And mine was a chihuahua.
You two remind me of this forest. Mysterious. No, dense. I'm letting you borrow my kidnapping kit. It's a blanket and a gold-plated bunker. A gold-plated bunker? Very nice.
But how do we catch him first?
You could lay a net over a hole. But she might fall in. Who? A net. And where are we going to find him? He could be anywhere. He's devious. He could even be in disguise. Not the skies, in disguise. Now, make sure you do not fail. After all, you are the sheriff's spies, and the sheriff's spies are tough and hard. Do you hear that? The sheriff's spies are tough and hard.
He must be leaving them in the oven for too long.
I am Robin Hood, and my men and I are here I am Robin Hood, and I fight for justice and freedom. I rob from the rich and give to the poor. Now hand over your money, and I shall spare your lives.
Oh no, not you again.
Can you go and annoy someone else?
Then I shall call my gang of outlaws.
Ah! Money.
For goodness sake, why do you need our money?
We rob from the rich and give to the poor. I thought I already explained that.
We must find poor and penniless people to give this money to.
Well, we've just been robbed and had all our money stolen.
Really?
That's awful.
So now we're poor and penniless.
So you are. What a stroke of luck.
Here you are.
Don't spend it all at once.
Bye.
You're walking away with the money?
Yes. I think we cracked it. Rob from the rich and give to the poor.
I think you've cracked it. That's it. I've had enough. Just go find Nursey and the skunks. We'll set up camp here. Honestly, he's completely useless. Prancing around Sherwood shouting, I'm Robin Hood, I'm Robin Hood.
What did she say?
She said she's Robin Hood, but that's go, grab it.
Or in a devious disguise, what?
Look at me, I'm Robin Hood, aren't I wonderful?
You're right, it's Robin Hood in a devious disguise.
Let's catch him. I'll take the gold-plated bunker and you watch my back.
Right.
What are you doing?
I'm watching your back.
Idiot, I meant cover me.
Right.
What are you doing? Get me out of here.
I mean, robbing isn't difficult, is it? You just have to find some stupid travelers and then, aha! You two travelers!
We're not travelers, we're spies.
Spies?
Yes, we're undercover.
Have you got anything valuable?
Only a gold-plated bunker.
Well, I want you to let me have it.
Pardon?
Let me have it.
Are you sure?
You better let me have it by the time I count to 3. 1, 2.
Maid Marian, Maid Marian.
She was right there a moment ago.
Well, she's not here anymore.
That girl's always wandering off.
Wait, what's that?
It's your finger.
No, at the end of my finger.
Your fingernail?
No, strange tracks on the floor.
What do you make of them, skunks?
By the look of them, it looks like Marian was knocked unconscious by a gold-plated bunker and was dragged off by 2 stupid spies in the direction of Nottingham Castle.
Nottingham Castle?
Oh, my poor little dumpling.
There's no time to waste. We have to rescue her.
But Robin, have you forgotten? We're not real heroes. We're just entertainers.
You know what? The only thing I learned from today was that we can be anything. And tonight, we become a crack commando unit.
Robin's right. I may just be a casual bird, but tonight, I'm going commando.
If we all work together, we can do anything.
We can be anyone.
Together we'll fight.
Fight! Together we will win.
So who's with me?
We are!
If we all work together, our foes will be few. Yes, if we all work together, our skies will be blue. It's time to launch our endeavor. So join the crew, work together
So our bold, courageous gang set off by night to Nottingham. For come what may they'll carry on until they've rescued Marian. And now is set a final scene with John the King so vile and mean awaits with bad and bated breath the news of Robin's certain death.
Cue maniacal laugh.
Great news, sire. My two new henchmen have a surprise for you.
That's right, your travesty.
May we present Robin Hood. So this is Robin Hood. He's a bit, well, girly.
Sire, that's because this is a girl. You idiots have captured the wrong person.
You certainly have. I'm Maid Marian, and when Robin finds out, he'll come straight here and then...
And then we'll have him where we want him.
You can't defeat him. My reliant Robin can do anything.
Except go around corners at high speed.
The sheriff's right. With you as bait, that Robin Hood will fall right into our trap.
And he'll get his just desserts.
There's no time for pudding, Nottingham. We must prepare to fight.
Well, we love to help fight, but we can't. What a problem.
What problem?
Werewolves.
You'll do as you're told. You lot spread out and keep watch for Robin and his hoodies. Gavin and Genghis, take Marian to the dungeon.
But...
No buts! Now go!
That was a long climb up over the castle wall.
Good luck, I found that ladder in my tights.
You guys go ahead. I've got a stitch.
This is no time for embroidery. We have to find Marian.
But where could she be?
Dungeon.
Good thinking, Much. She must be in a dungeon. I don't like dungeons. I've got anorachnophobia. You mean claustrophobia? No, anorachnophobia. It's the fear of cargoes. This is no time for dreadful jokes. I'm afraid it is. I've read the script.
We have to find the dungeon. Merryman, go that way. Will and Nursey, stay here and keep look for guards.
Right.
But Will, if the guards come, what should we do?
About 50 miles per hour. Now, be quiet. Walk like you're eating Welsh cheese.
How's that?
Carefully. Now, come on. Nursey, I think I can hear the guards coming. Do something quick.
I think I already have. Run!
Down in a dungeon, Marian's waits, a damsel in deadly dire strait. She put her trust in Robin Hood and the people of Sherwood. The rescue party, brave and bold, went searching in dark and cold. Through the night their friend they sought, till one by one they all got caught.
Cue sad and depressed moaning.
Intruders.
How did they get in?
In through the window.
How lovely. Lots of new guests to torture. Genghis, prepare the squisher.
Yes, Master.
But you can't squish us. And my skunks are only children.
We're not monsters, ma'am. We don't squish children.
We boil them in oil.
Well, that's it, folks. We've lost.
We can't give up.
You know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, then skydiving's not for you.
But we have to give up. There's nothing we can do now.
Yes, there is. We can sing. How lovely. A community sing-along. A perfect warm-up for a night of torture.
Yes, Master.
It doesn't matter how trapped or alone you feel. Music is the answer.
He's right. That's why us merrymen are always so...
Mary.
A happy tune is all you need.
And others will hear it and join in.
And soon, They'll be singing all over the world.
Sing me a song, make it short, make it long. You know it won't be too long before I'm singing along. Sing it loud, sing it clear so that people can hear, and they'll be singing all over the world. Round and around goes that music we found. It's such a wonderful sound, so let us spread it around. Sing it loud, sing it clear so that people can hear, and they'll be singing all over the world.
Why are you crying, Rabbit? That song was so beautiful. And why are you crying, Bolt?
You're standing on my foot! I can torture you lovely people. Genghis, unlock the dungeon door.
Yes, master.
Not so fast! No one gets the better of me, the Sheriff of Nottingham!
Quick, Genghis, turn the handle the other way.
Oh, the poor sheriff. He looks bored stiff.
Nice way with gold-plated bunker.
Thanks very much. I'm so proud. Will, my nephew, William the Bunkerer.
Here, Will. Take your bow and keep watch for guards. We'll call you if we need you.
We have to get out of here, Robin.
She's right. The sheriff may be squished, but he's not the only baddie around here.
Don't forget King John. King John!
Ah!
King John.
Ah!
King John!
Ah!
Obviously a man with few words.
Ah! Arrest those outlaws!
But
No buts! I am the king! Kneel!
King Neil? Where's King John?
Kneel before me! Robin Hood, it's time you've had that unsightly growth on your neck removed.
What growth?
Your head! Guards, cut it off!
But we can't cut his head off.
We don't have any scissors.
Absolutely useless. Well, I can't do it. I'm the king. You do it.
I can't do it. I'm a vegetarian. You do it.
I can't do it. I got Baruka.
For God's sake, if no one will do it, I'll do it.
Silly outlaw, you can't cut your head off. If no one else will, I will.
Will? That's me. Here goes again.
he got your point.
Oh dear, Your Majesty, you seem to have broken your own rule.
No buts! How dare you? Don't you know who I am? I am the king.
No, I am the king.
King Richard! Ricky?
I have returned, and just in time, it appears.
Ricky, I can explain everything, you see.
Silence! I knew you couldn't be trusted. But it seems like Robin and the Sherwood Hoodies have got to the bottom of things. Gavin and Genghis, you have a new guest.
Shall we put him to the squisher?
The squisher?
Perfect. You and the sheriff can be flatmates.
And as for you two,
Please spare them, sire, for them to have saved the day.
Maybe they can help us.
Washing our costume.
Yes, they can scrub over tight and watch fairy attacks habits.
And I have a lot of dirty habit.
and as for you, Maid Marian and the Sherwood Hoodies, for your bravery, I award you the Victoria's Cross, King's Cross, and all the stations, the Shepherd's Bush.
Hooray!
And finally, for the best actor in the performance of a lifetime, the award goes to Robin Hood. An Oswald, I can't believe it. I've won an Oswald. I would like to thank my cast, my crew, my aunt, my Uncle Bernard.
He says thanks.
3 cheers for Robin and the Sherwood Hoodies. Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hip, hip.
Hooray!
So Sherwood is safe and our curtain must fall. But that's not the end of our story at all. All over the world will our tale be told, our story becoming the legend of old. A story of heroes, a story of fight, a story of squishers, of bunkers and tights, of baddies defeated by show-stopping goodies, of Robin and the Sherwood Hoodies.
Great name for a musical, but I wonder who would play me.
Cue the finale!
See the greatest show tonight. Good times, that's my appetite. Cue the music, light the lights. And it turns on many kites. See the greatest show tonight. Good times, that's my appetite. Cue the music, light the lights. And it 1972. We raise a curtain on a play I've written just for you. Our scene is set in Sherwood, beside the manger oak, where lives a maid called Marian, with kind and simple folk. Cue finale!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please show your appreciation for our main cast. And the poetic narrators. And Robin Hood's Merry Men. And our baddies. And of course, our wonderful heroes. And finally, please give one last round of applause for all the students of Key Stage 2. Okay, children, thank you. What an excellent, excellent performance, children. Well done. Shh, shh, shh. If you can just bear with me just for a couple of minutes. I think your children have performed marvelously tonight. They're absolutely wonderful. They've worked very, very, very hard. They've come on, they've performed. Our youngest performers from year 3 all the way through to year 6. And I think they deserve another really big clap from all of you. Well done, children. I'm very pleased that the audience is more than 6 squirrels, 2 moles, a chipmunk, and a badger called Derek. So, well done, guys. A performance like this cannot happen without a lot of hard work. And the people that have been involved are everybody really in primary school, but especially the teachers and the TAs from Key Stage 2 who've worked very hard with the individual classes to do the big song and dance numbers. So could we give a big clap, please, and children you as well, for the teachers and TAs from Key Stage 2. I do need to make 1 or 2 rather special mentions for people that have put in the extra effort for us. Miss Kelly in secondary schools, given lots of advice to our directors and producers. She works with our drama department in Year 2 in English, and she's given lots of help. Miss Celia for her help in the musical numbers. Miss Zoe from advice from previous musicals and performances we've done. Miss Karen, again from secondary and PE primary, for working with the costumes. And there's 1 or 2 special people. Miss Charlotte, who's sitting there at the back, she's been the one that's making sure all the music and everything works together. So Miss Charlotte, would you mind coming quickly down the front, down the aisle, to receive a small special something? Can we give Miss Charlotte a big clap for her hard work, please, with the sound effects and making sure the musical works? Thank you, Miss Charlotte. It's all right, you don't have to say anything. Okay, there's a couple of our TAs as well who have worked very, very hard. Miss Ging has led our other TAs in preparing all the props and getting everything ready. So like the big squisher, which flattened the Sheriff of Nottingham, all the props, the throne, everything that you've seen that the children be using, Miss Ging's led. So Miss Ging, if you're around somewhere, please, can you... I can't see what's going on. She is on her way down. Thank you very much, Miss Ging. Well done. We're very fortunate in St. Stephen's having some very talented teaching assistants, because Miss Ning works very hard with our outside technical support and in preparing the lights and the sounds and everything. So Miss Ning, can you please come down and receive a special thanks as well, please? And we have 2 very special teachers that work very, very hard with the main cast. It takes somebody to put it all together. And these 2 teachers have worked as an excellent team, and they've brought together the show tonight. They've produced and directed. Miss Durian, can you bring the things down? So Miss Kat and Miss Annette, if you could come to the front here, please, from wherever you're hiding back there. Thank you. But, Miss Annette, don't go yet. Stay here. Come here. As a school, we recognise how hard our staff work, so thank you very much from the staff of St. Stephen's. But I also know that there's some parents that would like to show their appreciation as well. Kunjo, I think you'd like to say a couple of words as well, please.
Miss Kat, Miss Annette, on behalf of the parents of St. Stephen's, we really appreciate what you did for us today. We've seen many plays by the children, and I can say that this is probably one of the most epic ones ever. So thank you very much. On behalf of the parents, we have Mommy Jill and Mommy Jew, who are here to help show their appreciation all together. Thank you very much for a wonderful evening. Thank you, Ka.
Thank you, ladies. It is nice to know, the teachers like to know that as parents you appreciate them as well. It does mean an awful lot when recognition is given. Thank you very much, ladies. Okay, you can go away now. And I would just like to say one final thank you to all of you for spending your evening with us, coming along and supporting your children. I know you enjoy these things as well, but it does mean so very, very much to the children that you come and support their hard work. So please give yourselves a big round of applause too. Thank you very much for coming this evening. The children are going to go off to their classes now in order to take off their costumes and everything and get ready to go. So if I can ask you as parents to remain in your seats until the children have cleared the auditorium, please, and then you'll be able to collect them in a few moments and be able to take them home. But if you can just stay in your seats until they have moved, that would be much appreciated. I would normally say come up and take photographs, but there are just too many people to come and do that. We will post photographs on Facebook. There'll be lots and lots of photos out. The video will be on sale very shortly. So please do remain in your seats just for a few moments while the children clear the pavilion. Thank you.